Dear South African girl, I know we've only just met, but I was wondering if I could take you out sometime. See, 1 in 5 South African women is infected with HIV. 1 in 3 black men in the United States is dead or in jail, so basically, the world is saying that neither of us should be here. But somehow we are. So let's not ask questions, let's forget about the passports, the statistics, the language barriers, let's just spend the day together. Let's stand on top of Table Mountain and watch the sunrise. Have the wind dance along the dimples in your cheeks, chiseling proverbs into our faces the way Moses must have chiseled the 10 Commandments. And I know commandment number 1 says not to make you an idol, but I'm running out of words to describe it. Even if I were locked away at Robben Island, shackled down in a cell smaller than that of Mandela's, the sound of your voice would be enough to sustain me. There's something about the sweet disposition emanating from your vocal cords, the assonance in your accent, the way you make Zulu, Sotho, and Xhosa sound like the languages God meant for all of us to speak. Let's have a braai in your backyard, where over plates of beef and pop, I'll have conversations with your grandmother, a woman who doesn't speak much English, so we talk with the tips of our fingers. Immersed in a cross-cultural game of charades, as she tells me about how you became the woman you are today, let's sit on top of a gold mine and watch kids play soccer on street corners made of dust clouds and daydreams, understanding that each breath we have together is worth more than any of those lustrous pieces of unexcavated rock beneath us. Then, when the sky turns from robin's egg blue to raven's black, we'll meet our friends in town, have the sounds of house music and hip-hop levitate our limbs like the wings of a reborn phoenix, bodies shifting in symmetry with the smoke and sounds around us. Then, I'll bring you home, and we'll make love like this was our last chance. Like Armageddon was waiting outside our window and has given us 2 hours to immerse ourselves amidst each other again. And when we're done, you might have to do like the teachers, the nurses, and the public service workers and go on strike, because it's gonna take a really big wage increase to keep you from staying home when you know what's here waiting. You are a student at this, paying your own way through this Roman Colosseum of a school, carrying books in your hand as if you were holding the keys to heaven. You are a young girl in a village in Eastern Cape, who has just become the 3rd wife of a man twice her age, but still studies by candlelight each night long after everyone else has gone to sleep. The one who says she wants to grow up and become a doctor and heal the sick because she's sick of seeing her brothers and sisters dying from things that could be prevented. You are a woman selling fruit in a Hillbrow market, who has eyes like my mother and a smile like the end of apartheid, who always gives me an extra apple because she tells me I remind her of her son. A young man in the military who gave his life trying to rid his continent of dictators, genocide, and the remnants of a colonial era that this place did not deserve. You are beautiful. And I'm not saying everything will be perfect. Even the South African flag comes to a crossroads, but I promise that we'll work through it. I know that love can be tough, but sometimes the things you want most in life are the ones that you have to work hardest for. I know the world can sometimes exoticize you, stereotype you, and make you into something you're not. But I beg of you, don't let our ignorance degrade you. People are always prone to fear the things in life which they do not understand. You are nothing less than a queen. Please, don't ever forget that.